Following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 9th Chapter, text number 8, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on February 28, 1977, in Mayapur, India.
Sri Prahlada Maharaja, Brahmadaya Suradana Munayuta Siddhya. Sattvaikatanagatayū bhatasāṁ prabhāvai nārādhitam puruganai raghunapi pitru king tushtamarhati sami parirugrajāti. So, ugrajāti means demonic family, passionate, ugra. There are three qualities within this material world. Therefore, it is said, Gunamayi, Daivihi Esa Gunamayi. Gunamayi means three gunas, three modes of materiality. Sattvagun, Rajagun and Tamagun. So, our mind is jumping. Everyone knows the nature of the mind. Sometimes accepting one thing, again rejecting it. Sankalpa vikalpa. This is the quality of the mind, or nature of the mind. Sometimes the mind is jumping over Satagun, sometimes on the Rajagun, sometimes on the Tamagun. In this way, we are getting different types of mentality. In this way, at the time of death, the mentality which is just at the moment of leaving this body will carry me to a different body of Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. This is a way of transmigration of the soul. Therefore, we have to train up the mind until we get the another body. That is the art of living. So if you train up your mind simply to think of Krishna, then you are safe. Otherwise, there is chance of accidents. So, Prahlada Maharaja, although he does not belong to this platform of mental speculation, he is Nitya Siddha. Savai Mana Krishna Padaravinda. Practice this. Very simple thing. Krishna is here, we see the deity daily, and see the lotus feet of Krishna. Fix up your mind in that way, then you are safe. Very simple thing. Ambarish Maharaj, he was also a great devotee. He was king, very responsible person, politics, but he practiced in such a way that he fixed up his mind on the lotus feet of Krishna. So, Mahadeva Gata Sapantha, we can learn Krishna consciousness perfectly well if we follow the Mahajans Maharajas means great personality who are devotees of the Lord. They are called Maharajas. Jana means person. Just like in ordinary way in India, a person is called Maharaja who is very rich. So this Maharaja means one who is rich in devotional service. He is called Maharaja. Mahajana Jaina Gatasya Pantha. So we have got Amrish Maharaj, we have got Prahlada Maharaja, there are many, many kings, Yudhishthira Maharaj, Parikshit Maharaj, they are others here. So Krishna consciousness actually, it is meant for very great personalities. Evam vivarsati yogam prattavana avambayam vivarshan manavipraho manuvithakavedra evam paramparatatam imagarajarishayo vidu. Actually, Shastra is not for the lower class, for highly learned Brahmanas and highly elevated Kshatriyas. And the Vaishyas and the Shudras, they are not expected to become very learned in Shastra, but being directed by proper Brahmana and Kshatriya, they are also perfect. The first perfect class, Munayo, as it is said, Sattvaita Pranavatayu Munayo. Great sages, generally, great sages means Brahmana, Vaishnava. They are situated on the Sattva by devotional service. Rajastana guna cannot touch them. Nasta prayesu avadresu nityam bhagavata siyoya. Say bhadra and amatra, good and bad. So, the Rajagun and Tamagun is bad, and Sattvagun is good. If we are situated, as it is said, Sattvaitatanagatayo, if we are always situated on the Sattvagun, then everything is clear to you. Sattvagun means pratap. Everything is clear, full knowledge. And Rajagun is not clear. The example is given just like wood. There is fire. But the first symptom of fire, wood, you will find smoke. When you set fire in the wood, first comes smoke. The smoke, first comes wood, then smoke, then fire. And from fire, when you engage the fire for fire sacrifice, that is the ultimate. Everything coming from the same source. From earth, the wood is coming. From wood, the smoke is coming. From smoke, the fire is coming. And fire, when engaged in fire sacrifice, then it is proper use of fire. If one stays in the wood platform, that is completely forgetful. When one stays in the smoke platform, there is little life. When one is staying in fire platform, there is full life, and when the life is engaged in Krishna's side, there is person. We have to understand that. So Prahlada Maharaj is Vaishnava. Vaishnava qualification is Trinadapi sunitena tarorapi sahisnuna amarina madhavena kirtanina sada. Vaishnava is always humble, meek and humble. That is Vaishnava. Vaishnava is powerful, but still he is very meek and humble. The year is the time. Prahlada Maharaj is so qualified that immediately Lord Brahma put his hand on his head. My dear child, you have suffered so much. Now be pacified. This is Prahlada Maharaj's position. Immediately accepted by the Lord. But he is thinking, I am so low born in the family of passionate family, Ugrajat. He is not proud that now Nrsimhadev has touched my hand. Who is like me? I am the greatest personality. This is not Vaishnava. Sanatana Goswami, when he approached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he presented himself neech jati, neech karma, neech samdhi. I am born a very low-grade family, and my duties are also very low-grade, and my associates are also very low. So Sanatana Goswami was born in a very respectable Brahmana family, but because he accepted the service of Mohammedan king, actually he lost his old Brahminical culture. He did not lose, but superficially it appeared. Because you are mixing with the Mohammedan, eating with them, sitting with them, talking with them. But he gave up. Tatta tu namase samandala positione sada tut. He understood what I am doing. I am committing suicide. Janiya suniya dusho khainu. Narkamdas Thakur says, I am taking poison. Knowingly, unknowingly one may take poison, but if knowingly one takes poison, that is very difficult. So Narkamdas Thakur said, Hari Hari Vifale Janama Gohai, Manusya Janama Paiya, Radha Krishna Namaliya, Janiya Sunya Dusha Khain. So, we are trying to preach this Krishna consciousness movement all over the world. But still, if people do not take to this Krishna consciousness movement, then he is drinking poison, knowing. He is drinking poison, that's a fact. It is not that we are imagining something, theorizing. They are charging us brainwash. Yes, it is brainwash. It is all the dirty things, stools, are there in the brain, and we are trying to wash them. That is all. Sindhadam Sapata Krishna Punna Savana Kirtana Rizdantasya Amadrani Vidunati Suisana. The Vidunati, this word is there. Vidunati means washing. As you are hearing the message of Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, the process is Vidunati washing. Actually it is brainwashing. But for good, washing is not bad. These youngsters, they do not know. They are thinking, so you are making me purified, or you are very dangerous. This is it. Mukkhaya upadesha hi pratupaya vatanta. To a rascal, if you give good advice, he becomes angry. Mukkhaya upadesha hi pratupaya vatanta. How it is? Payapanam bhujanganam kevalam vijavadhanam. Snake quality, man, is very dangerous. Janaka Pandit has said, Satpakrura phalaktura, satpata kuratara phala, manto sajuvata satpa, phalakena nivada. There are two envious living in the tree. One is a snake, black snake, and one is a human being with the quality of black. We cannot see any good thing. Sarpakrura. The snake is envious without any fault. He bites. A snake is there on the street, and if you happen to pass by him, he becomes so angry, immediately he bites. So this is the snake's nature. Similarly, there are persons like the snake, without any fault, they will accuse. They are also snake. But Janaka Pandit said that this black snake is less harmful than the man snake. Why? That this black snake, by chanting some mantra or by some herb, you can bring him under your control. But this man snake, you cannot. It is not so. So, there will be, this Hiranyakashipu is also described by Prahlada Maharaja as a snake. When Nrsimhadev is so angry, so he will say later on that Modeta sadhurapi vishtika sarpahatya. My Lord, you were very much angry on my father. Now he is finished. So there is no more reason for your remaining angry. Be pacified. Nobody is unhappy for killing my father. Be sure. So there is no cause of anger. These all these demigods, Lord Brahma and others, they are all your servants. I am also your servant. So now the envious snake is killed, everyone is happy. So he gave this example that Modeta sadhurapi vishtika sarpahatya. A sadhu, a saintly person, never likes killing of any living being. They are not happy even a small ant is killed. they are not happy. Why? Answer this. What to speak of others? In a small act, for a dukkha dukkhi, it may be an act insignificant, but at the time of death he has suffered, a Vaishnava is unhappy. Why? And answer this. This is called dukkha dukkhi. But such Vaishnava is happy when a snake and a scorpion is killed. Modeta sadhurapi vishtikasa pravatya. So, everyone is happy when a snake or scorpion is killed, because they are very, very dangerous. Without any form, they bite and create havoc. So, there are these snake-like persons, they are envious about our movement, and they are opposing. That is the nature. Prahlada Maharaja also was opposed by his father for to speak of others. These things will happen, but we should not be disappointed, as Prahlada Maharaj never became disappointed, although he was teased in so many ways. He was also attacked with poison. He was thrown amongst the serpents, and he was thrown from the hills. He was put under the feet of elephants. In so many ways. That quotation of Mahaprabhu has instructed us that do not be disappointed, kindly forbear. Tinadu sunite, Taru be tolerant more than the tree. Be subservient, meek and humble more than the grass. These things will happen. In one life, if we execute our Krishna consciousness attitude, if there is suffering with this little, don't mind, go on with Krishna consciousness. Don't be disappointed or hopeless. If there is some trouble, that is encouraged by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Avamopaina nitya tanati dikkhasava. My dear, even if you feel some pain, this body pain, it comes and goes. Nothing is permanent. You don't care for these things. Go on with it. This is the instruction of Krishna. Prahlada Maharaj is the practical example, and our duty is to follow the footprints of such persons, like Prahlada Maharaj. The Prahlada Maharaj, such an exalted personality, the authority, he is so humble. He says, Kintostumarhasi same hari rudriyate. I am born in a very ferocious family. Certainly, I have inherited the quality of my father and my family, demonic family. And persons like Lord Brahma and others, demigods, they could not satisfy the Lord. And what I shall do? But now, things like that. Vaishnava Prahlada Maharaj, although he is transcendental, Nitya-siddha, he is thinking, identifying himself with his friend, just like Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was not entering in the Jagannath temple. The same thing, 500 years ago, they did not allow anyone except Hindus in the Jagannath temple. The same thing is still going on. But Haridas Thakur never by force entered. He thought himself just a low-grade person, born in low-grade family. Why to register? The pujaris and others were directly engaged with Jagannath. No. Sanatana Goswami, he did not go near the temple gate. He thought himself, by touching me, the pujaris will be impure, better I cannot go. But Jagannath himself was coming to see him daily. This is the position of devotee. Devotee is very humble. But to prove the devotee's quality, the Lord takes care. Koteya pradiyani nami bhakta pradiyani. So you should always depend on Krishna's assurance in any circumstances, any dangerous position. Krishna, avasya lokhive Krishna vishasapa. This is surrender. Surrender means, one of the items is full faith in Krishna. That in execution of my devotional service, there may be so many dangers, but because I have taken shelter of Krishna's lotus feet, and this faith must be strong. Samasthitadi padapallavam pravam mahatpadam punna dato mudari Pavam rudhi vassa padama parama padama jadi budana padama jadi budana, not Esa. Vipadana means dangerous pollution. Padam, every state in this material world. But not Esa, not for the devotee. Padama jadi budana. This is Srimad Bhagavatam. Even from literary point of view, so exalted. The Prahlada Maharaja, just like Kaviraj Goswami, he is writing Chaitanya Charitamrita, and presenting himself, he said, Puri se Teeth Haite Mui se Logisha, Jagai Madhai Haite Mui se Pakisha. More naam jai rai tar punna khoi. Like the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, he presents himself the lighter than the worm in the screw. Puri se eat haite muni se lo. And in Chaitanya Lila, Jagai Madhai, two brothers are supposed to be much sinful. But he was also, they were also delivered. Kaviraj Goswami said, I am more sinful than the Jagai Madhai Vaisya Munisha. More naam jai loy sar punna kho. I am so low grade that if somebody takes my name, whatever little fire action is there, he is lost. This is very good. And Sanatana Goswami presenting himself, means jati, means karma, means dhamma. They are not artificial. The Vaishnava actually thinks that he is never proud of. And just opposite number, oh, I am Bhakti, I am supposed to be requiring me. And so these and so these and that. That is the distinction. So we have to learn the Krishna, and follow the footprints of Prahlada Maharaja, and then surely we shall be accepted by meeting of Krishna without any failure. Thank you very much.